Hello. In this C++ programming video, I will be covering relational operators. These operators let your program compare two values and answer questions like, is this number bigger, or are these two values equal? Comparisons are key to making decisions in your programs using conditional statements. So what are relational operators? Well, relational operators compare two values and return a Boolean result, true or false. And as you will see, it's 1 or 0. In this first example program are the common relational operators. So first is double equal sign, means equal to. Next is exclamation mark, and equal sign is not equal to. The greater than and less than symbols are just like in elementary math. And then greater than or equal to or less than or equal to relational operators have the standard sign, but instead of an underline, there is a equal sign to the very next of it. So as you can see, here's a simple program demonstrating these relational operators. We are initializing two variables, a and b, to be 5 and 10 respectively. And here we are testing each operator. So first equals, we would expect that to return 0 because they're not equal. Next, we would expect it to return 1. After that, if 5 is less than 10, we expect that to return 0. Obviously, next, less than, 5 is less than 10, so that would return 1. And then similarly, greater than or equal to would return 0, and less than or equal to would return 1. And then we return 0 to indicate the successful execution of the program. So let us open a new terminal and compile our program using G++. In this case, it's example1.cpp, and then we'll just call it x1. It compiled, so let us run our program. And as you can see, the output of the program is what we would expect. In our next example program here, we are going to be using an application of this. So relational operators are often used in if statements. So in this example, first we are initializing an age. Then we are prompting the user to give their age. And then finally on line 6, we are actually reading the age. Again, we've dealt with this earlier. Next, we are seeing if the age is at least 18. In other words, greater than or equal to 18. If that's the case, the program will print out that the user is an adult. And then otherwise, in other words, if the user is younger than 18, it will say that the user is a minor. And then we return 0 for a successful execution. All right. Again, let us compile this program and see what it prints out. So G++, example 2.cpp, we will call it x2. It's compiled, so now we will run our program. First, let's enter our age to be 20. At that point, it says that the user is an adult. Otherwise, if we do 10, it will say that the user is a minor. Some important notes. It's very easy to confuse equals and double equals. Remember, double equals is for comparison, not a single equal sign, which is an assignment. Mistaking these will cause bugs. Relational operators always return bool values, true or false, which print as 1 or 0 with cout. As a little bit of a practice challenge, try writing a program that asks the user to input two numbers, then compares them using all relational operators that we discussed in the video, and print which comparisons are true or false. Pause the video and give it a shot before continuing on. Okay? Now that you did that, now let us conclude our video with a quick recap. In this episode, we talked about what relational operators are, how to compare values using equals, not equal, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to, how relational operators return true or false, and how relational operators are used in if statements. If you found this tutorial helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave a comment. In the next episode, we will explore logical operators to combine multiple conditions. Reach out if you have any questions. Otherwise, thank you for watching and have a great day.